issue is the measures to eradicate the manufacturing and trafficking of counterfeit medicine. Before we discuss the issue, we should know more about our Sustainable Development Goal. Our SDG is SDG 3, Good Health and Well-Being. It focuses on everything that has to do with safety and well-being of the population as a whole. Health is arguably one of the most important factors, and without it, the quality of life decreases hugely, causing other major problems such as unemployment and financial issues and so on. Some of the SDG 3 targets are as follows. By 2030, to reduce the global maternal mortality ratio to less than 70%. By 2030, end the epidemics of AIDS, malaria, and combat hepatitis, waterborne disease, and other infectious diseases. These are just few of the targets of this SDG. We therefore need to all work together as a united planet to achieve these targets. Hey everyone, my name is Lina Botamin, a Year 11 student at Doha Academy. I'll be serving as the Deputy President of SDG 3 at MSMUNQ Qatar 2021. I'm also the expert chair on the issue of counterfeit medicine. Counterfeit medicine, or more commonly known as fake drugs, are medicines that contain toxic or poisonous elements in a drug that is marketed to help something else. For example, a drug might be marketed to help with headache, but the medicine might contain mass amounts of toxins that may be fatal. Although that might seem harmless, they are extremely dangerous to the human body. In theory, any medicine can be harmful if taken in excessive amounts and without a prescription from a healthcare provider. However, for counterfeit medicine, the danger is increased as the drug contains toxins to cause serious health issues, going to the extent to even killing innocent lives due to the substances that are included. While everyone in every part of the world can be a victim of counterfeit medicine, the developing regions of the world are more inclined to be affected by this issue. When 10% of the drugs in more impoverished areas are fake, we see that counterfeit medicine should be combated in poor regions before the developed part, where counterfeit medicine is at 1%. However, we must know that 10% is not as accurate of an assumption as we want it to be. Due to the lack of equipment in developing countries, it is hard to correctly number. Therefore, that percentage can range from 10% to even 50%. This makes the problem harder to overcome. One of the social problems negatively affecting the issue is education. The lack of education makes the person vulnerable and naive, as well as unknowledgeable to the health risks caused by counterfeit medicine. The lack of education can be caused by a few factors. For example, social beliefs that women do not need to study, or living in a remote region where education is expensive. Poverty, the most prominent economic problem in today's world, contributes highly to this issue. 689 million people in this world live on less than $1.90. We get a clear answer on why counterfeit medicine is traded and used. When people really have money to get by and provide food, it becomes apparent that they cannot afford to get sick, especially in an impoverished region with no medicine. They are therefore forced to opt for the cheaper counterfeit treatment, excusing its risks. Political issues in a country can affect the population directly. The lack of political interference is a prominent reason. Without the government having any impact, counterfeit medicine would be traded freely, making it more accessible to vulnerable people such as the uneducated and poor. So, why do we care about this issue? How can this issue affect us? This issue is a global problem, and it's not tied to a specific country, therefore making it a problem for all countries to solve together. Counterfeit medicine can affect anyone, including us in our schools. How? A friend might give you a pill that is said to help with headache. You take it not knowing that it is counterfeit and end up intoxicated. See how easy that was? This issue needs to be solved at once to protect people's health. Major organizations are working on solving this issue, such as the World Health Organization and the International Criminal Police Organization, as well as the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. However, we need more impact from all countries to make a difference. And now delegates. Since you now know about your topic, it is now up to you to research more about the topic and your country's stance on the topic. Remember, your allocated country depends on you to represent it.